Okie dokie then. Let's see if everybody can hear me. Don't know yet. Let's see if I get my coffee cup out of there. Will they come back and focus? We'll see. It'll come back and focus for you guys. All right. You guys can hear me? Great. I know I've been gone for about 4 or 5 months or so. And nothing really bad has happened to me. Great audio? Okay. Thank you, Fatima. Thank you, Bill. Um, Nothing really bad has happened to me. I just took a break. Very extended break, a little longer than I should have, to be honest with you. I am working with a brand new camera, but I think it's a little bit out of focus until I can get back into the swing of things with this. So I'm a wee bit rusty, and I really don't know this camera like my others. Okay, but it's the brand new camera and all of that good stuff. Um, yeah, so I helped out a few people that really needed assistance in my time, and so I did that and everything. And now they're doing much better. And I was also installing cameras and surveillance cameras and stuff like that. So I was pretty busy. I completed one portrait um, commission. I have two more to do. So I was going to do this and then work on the next commission piece, which I might do online. I might do that. Um, it's a double portrait, and we'll see how it goes first, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so yes, pizza is good. I wish I can have it like I used to, but I can't. It's that getting older thing. It happens, but you know. Mm-mm. It's good to see everybody. I've been in pretty good health, so there's no health issues for me. I've been pretty much doing that eating right thing and not all that crazy binging on stuff I shouldn't have. You know, so and I've been watching Gretchen. I've been watching Moose Crazy. I've been watching Doris. I just haven't um, said anything. I've just been watching and all of that. So, you know, I'm not old, huh? All right, I'll give you that. Uh, hey, Bill, I was excited when I seen the notification too. Oh man. Oh yeah, Bill, I'm not really actively, I guess, playing the keyboards or anything, but there is this one church. It's an apostolic church, and he has a church in Syracuse. They had a church in Utica, which is about 50 miles away. So he preaches every other Sunday at each church, obviously. First and third in Utica, second and fourth in Syracuse. And so originally I was just doing the Utica church every first and third. But then he decided to have me out there in Syracuse every second and fourth. So now I am playing every Sunday. Yeah, 1 week in Syracuse, 1 week in Utica. So and he's got a glad yeah. Actually, it was more than the hint because YouTube got a hold of me and said that I haven't been painting in months, and they would take my monetization away if I don't do something, put something on there, and I got a very short time frame to do it. So I was gonna do this much earlier because my buddy is gonna be on in an hour, and you guys know how I run my mouth, and since I haven't seen you guys in a while, I'll be responding to your texts a little more than probably usual, and so I know I'll be past that. Okay, what do we have here down below? Just brown, yellow, white, green, light blue, dark blue, and we'll try to work with that. Once again, I'm gravely out of practice. I think I can show that portrait too. Um, I've already got it prepared, and it'll be on my Facebook page, and I'll have the actual photo down below. And the portrait I've done obviously would be the larger one. And you guys can check it out. Like I said, I got two more to do. So after I get this done, I'm working right with the other portrait because it has to be done by November, which is not too far away, right? Okay. So, hey Maria, there you are. How are you? Okay. So I guess we'll get on with this. So, like I said, you guys haven't seen me in a while, and I haven't painted in a while, so this ought to be quite interesting. I decided not to have the TV on in the background. I think we got some music playing pretty low in the background, so yeah. Okay. As I'm talking to you guys, I'm looking for my usual brushes that I do most of my stuff with. Like I said, I haven't touched this stuff in a minute. Okay, so we're going to do our little vegetable glycerin thing. And vegetable glycerin, because I work with acrylic paint, as many of you know, this is my sort of substitute for liquid clear or liquid white if I was doing oil painting. Okay, so, and liquid clear or liquid white is like, essentially it's like linseed oil with a little bit of paint in it. And it just keeps the canvas slick, and because acrylic dries so fast, it just extends the drying time a little bit. You don't need too much. A very, very thin amount is what you really need. So I'm wiping off the brush on my lap. I got a large towel there, as you guys well know. And I just wipe off a lot of this. I don't want too much of this on there. Hey, Jim. I don't see his name there, but hey, Jim. Jim is doing one of those Jim text buys there. Jim, I did not wash the truck. It's going to rain. It already rained today. I think it's going to rain a little bit tonight. So I'll let nature wash it. I'll just use this brush. Okay, so let's play. Let's take a little bit of light blue here, and it's just we could just play around with the background a little bit. We'll put a stripe here and something around in this area here. We'll play around with something down below like that. So we'll just kind of fade and play with it a little bit. And just like that, once again, we'll just play around. I don't want to cover the whole board. It won't be necessary. Something interesting to play with here. I hope everybody's been doing well and enjoyed their summer. After I do the portraits, I do have a comic book that I'm drawing that I have to finish. It should have been finished last year, literally last year. And I didn't do that. I slacked off on that. That's the worst I've done for procrastination in a very long time. I should know better than that. Okay, let's throw a little this dark blue in here. We'll throw it in here, a little bit here. Pop a little bit of it in here. Okay, just like that. I think I'll mix the green and blue together down here somewhere, right in here. We'll kind of mix it in there like that. All right. There's Jim. Okay, Jim, no problem. See, Jim hasn't been retired long enough. He's still got that officer attitude. But I think that's ingrained in him. Unfortunately, that's going to be a part of him the rest of his life. But you know what? I don't have to live with it. Sonya does. It's a technology. Yeah, technology is just great. When's the next time you guys are serious question? When's the next time you guys heading off to Michigan? I think you guys met at an RV park somewhere, right? Next September? Okay. Once again, I'm just doing an interesting little background, just swirling the colors together. I must commend you, Sonya. You've come a long way. That's a very nice cabin you've done. And you did it from a picture. Very nice. Keep going. Keep going. I'll use the bigger soft brush here and do my favorite little Hake brush. This guy. Oh, look at that. That is greatly out of focus. Come on, buddy. Do better. Do better than that. Come on. Come on. Further back. I'm right here. Let's see if I bring this back a little bit. Maybe that'll help. There you are. Okay. Stay in focus with me, that's all. All right. This is a Hake brush. It's got very, very soft bristles. And I'm going to try to keep all of the nuances going on there with it without totally destroying what I put down. And get rid of a lot of the streaks if I can. Okay. As I get back into this, I'm gonna have to rethink a few things. I know somebody wants me to do something with TikTok, and so we're gonna have to talk and see how to do that, because with TikTok you pretty much use a phone, and I don't think it can do what my equipment setup is for TikTok. So, oh boy, just have to. My luck with doing this on the phone hasn't been the best, so we'll see. We'll see about that. Okay, that should be good. I think I'm still in focus somewhat. I can straighten this out a little better. I don't like the way that looks. Let's straighten that out. Okay, and bring it over here where it's not too much in view of the logo there. Okay, so we've got that. I'm gonna wash off this brush. Yeah, I've seen Bruce has been on maybe a few times. Is he working again? Is he back at work? Yeah, you're doing real good. You know, Sonya, if that's what you want to do, okay, stick to it that way. Whatever you find you're most satisfied with your art journey, if that's what makes you happy, if that's what you're comfortable with, go for it. Because the worst you can get is better. All right. So, oh, I see what's going on here. Let me do that. Because I know I got a better resolution. Ooh, yeah. That resolution is horrible. Let's see. I'll do it myself. Where is it at? Come here. Let's do it that way. There we go. That's a lot better. All right. Oh yeah, that's tons better. Okay. Yeah. Um, how do I like playing regularly on Sundays again? Well, Bill, I still don't practice. So, this is a song that I'm not really familiar with. Then I'll get on the keyboards. But other than that, I really should get back to practicing, and I don't. Um, and I can make time to do so. I just haven't. Because I've been away. I've been away from it for so long, you know. Uh, but they got a few large engagements coming up, and I might be the main organist for it. So I really have to get my chops together. Um, so we're just gonna have to just bite the bullet and really practice. So all right, but it's good to see you back on the skins, bruh. It's all good. Are you still at the Good Bishop's Church there? I can't think of his name. It used to be Stokes, now it's something else. Let's gray that up. Let's put a little bit of blue and brown in there. And we'll darken that up a little bit. That's like, there we go. We'll kind of do something like this. Pierce. Yes, 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 yes. Pierce, Pierce, Pierce. You still there? Oh, no, not Emmanuel. Okay. Okay. Now, if you guys see me grunting and everything, that's because my stuff is behind me here. Like I said, I haven't been really painting much, so we'll just kind of fade this part down here somewhere. We'll play around with it like that. All right, let's do it again. Let's add a little lighter color with it. Mix it in there, and we'll put one right here in the back, something like this. Okay. All right, and we'll mess with it like this a little bit. And we'll just take this, we'll kind of brush it out here, fade it out, around in that area, somewhere in there. We can get that a little darker in there. Something like that. All right. We'll do an odd number, of course. Maybe we'll put a darker one down at the bottom, a little contrast. We'll fade it around here somewhere. Something like that. Ian, how are you, sir? Good to see you. I've been enjoying your work. I've been looking. I've been pretty busy with other endeavors and projects and things like that. So me taking a break or an extended vacation kind of lended itself to some other things going on. So that's why you really haven't seen me on much at all. So okay, so we've got all of this stuff happening. We'll play around with. I guess I will play around with a few leaves of some sort. We'll just kind of take a mash of colors like this. All right, and I'll let me start off a few like that. We'll just come out there like that. We'll put a few in here. Get one coming down. Oh, kind of get one playing here like this. We'll come up here like that with it. It's just actually framing a few of these guys. Really. Well, match some up in here like that. We'll get some darker ones over here. It's just to frame the flower a little bit. Right in here. It's me really just playing with a bunch of. Yeah, and add in the middle of the love stream. Yes. You know, the tube tends to have its liberties with things. I will do a little bit of this and play around with playground. It was playing it right here. Oh, we'll put a little something here, maybe. If it works, great. If it don't, that's also great. So we'll get a little bit of brown and blue. We'll gray it up a little bit here, and we'll play with something right in here. Why? Just because. No big thing. Okay, something like that. We're gonna take all of that mush and scribble, and we'll try to make something cohesive out of it. No, Sonia, you shouldn't have messed up. Love stream. We'll keep that, Sonia. We'll keep it. All right, let's just do a little playing here. And what I'm going to do is I'll just get the general shape for these fellas, right? And then I'll probably wipe a lot of this away just to make them appear to be in the back somewhere. Yeah. Now we'll get a little bit of white, and we'll pop some of those in, some of these little nice little thingies in there like that. Remember these? I'm sure you guys remember these. Hold that out there like that. We'll put a couple in there like this. We'll put one right in there like that. Okay. All right. Well, let's get a little bit of dark blue, just a mash of colors, and we'll play around here like so. Okay, and we'll go in the other direction with this one here, and we'll play around with a little something here. Okay. A love fest. Nah, you can keep the 60s right where it belongs. Gee, some of the people who were around back then, they might not even remember most of it. And that wasn't even from the drugs. It's age. You gotta be pretty much up there now. We'll mess with that one a little bit later. I'll fine tune that one. Maybe not. We'll see how it goes. All right, little green here. It's a 3/4 inch brush. And we'll see how it goes. I think I know what I want to do with that. Let's get a little light blue and white, mix it together. We'll come here. And we'll play around with that like that. Oh, we'll get some more of these going in here. Just like that. We'll play around in there like that. Okay, we got some darker ones. We'll mess with those a little bit here. And we'll get a little bit of green, a little touch of brown in that green. We'll gray it up a little. And we'll come over here and we'll just play around with some of that real slow like. And we'll come in here and we'll wave some of that in there. All right. A little touch of white and yellow. And we'll Oh, we'll just pop another one right in here like this. And we'll just come on across like that. And we'll come over here on this side, do the same thing. And we'll just come on around in there. Let's get my Mr. Softy brush over here. And we're gonna slightly pat some of that right in the background back there. Keep them in the back. Just lighten it up a little bit. Okay. Soften this one up too. Just like that. So if you put something else in front of it with a sharper contrast to what you have in the background, it'll make them pop out a little bit more. Okie dokie. Let's go with a little bit of brown and white here. We'll gray it up like that. Okay. All right. Yes, Ian is a nice jump in time ahead of us, actually. He's a day ahead. And as of right now, I think he's 12 hours. England is 5 hours right now. I believe it's 5 hours. They're 5 hours ahead. For the next few weeks, anyway. Okay. Now that we did a bunch of that, and I'm looking at it, all right, we'll start playing with the flower stuff. So what I'll do is I'll get a little bit of brown, a little touch of green, a little more green. I'm gonna gray it out a little bit. We'll keep messing with this brown and green. A little touch of blue in there. Okay, and we'll start playing right in here, right up in there like this. All right, so that's one there. I'll probably play around with in here a little bit, just like that. All right. Then we got this guy here. We'll mainly have him in the center, and then we'll work our way around. Okay. All right. Okie dokie then. So as we get that to dry, let's go with a little dark blue, a little bit of green together. Okay. All right, I'm gonna get just a slight touch of glycerin. We'll put it in there. Now we're gonna get a little more defined flowers in the front. We'll start really shaping this out like so. Just like this. And a little more care with these guys here. These fellows are in front here. Okay. We'll have one. We'll have a curving coming this way, like so. Okay. These are a little sharper. They're coming here like this. Come on there. Come right on out. Sonia's firing people now. I get a little piece of a flower there. A little hint of something here. Okay. Where else do I want to put one? Maybe here. Put something there. Oh, we'll put maybe up piece of something here. And the other one. I think I got room for one more. Well, we'll put them in between here like this. And then we'll slowly put one right in there like so. Okay. All right. Now the ones I want in front, we'll just highlight a little bit. I'll use the same brush, it's okay. You get a little white, a little bit of yellow. Pull it toward me here. And with a slight push and come out there like that. Slight push will overlap like that. A slight push, come out. Slight push, just like that. All right. Okay. Oh, we'll do this one. Push and come on in. Push outward, come on in. Push out, come on in like that. So you pick and choose your poison here. I got a little bit more on the other side. We'll pop one right here. Yep. A little more yellow and white. There's no, whoops, didn't want green, but it's all right. A little more white in there. I did not add any glycerin to it. I want this to dry, so a little push, come on, a little push, a little push, a little push. One more, just like so. Okay. All right. Light source is kind of on both sides, but we'll pick a side. Like so. Okay. We'll continue the same here. Right here. Okay. All right. I think we're good. We're fine right there like that. Okay. I want a slightly smaller brush. This is I'm gonna say this is a 3/4 inch. Here, let's get one that's slightly smaller if I can find it. Okay, here we go. We'll deal with this one. All right, a little 1/2 inch here. All right, this is the 1/2 inch brush here. All right, let's get a some kind of color going here. We'll mix some of this light stuff. We'll put it right here. Okay, we'll get a little touch of white. We'll put it in there. We'll pull this pretty thin. All right. Okay. Hello, Leovette. How are you? It's good to see you. And hello. Oh, for those of you who don't know who she is, she's an incredible. She's a certified Bob Ross certified teacher in oil paint and does magnificent landscapes and florals. And you can really check out her channel, please. You'd be pleasantly surprised. So, but I've still been around. I just haven't been online, you know. Okay, we'll start with this one down here on the bottom. And I already see what's, from these previous strokes, kind of where to go with it. And so we're just going to have a little fun. Okay, give a little push and we'll start to just follow what's already there. Okay, just like this. Okay, and I'll create one right there in the front, just like that. All right, okay, and we'll get a little edge for one here, and we'll kind of fade that one out. And we're gonna come here, we'll just create one, just like that, down there, and we'll just kind of make it disappear in there. We can have one kind of covering like that, and we'll stroke those colors in there just like that. All right. Okay. Like I say, I'm a little rusty. I haven't done none of this. All right. Which is why I'm doing a little bit of playing around here. We have something here, and we're gonna come here like this. Okay. I'll create another one right here, and we'll curve inward like this. It's very important doing what I'm about to do here, because I'm gonna show you something here. All right. We're gonna take Mr. Softy brush here. All right, and we're just gonna lightly kind of fade those petals a little bit. Okay. Just fade them into the background a bit. We can go two ways with this. If I do this right around that dark rim there, and then right here, and then we just kind of curve it inward, so that gives us a petal flipping outward there. Okay. We'll do another one. Let's get some more white. Get some more blue. Let's put it in there, turn it around. Okay. And we're going to do a curve. I'll just show you right in here like this. All right. And we're going to push and come out. Push, come out, push, push. Right out here. Okay. We can kind of curve that in there. And we'll give him a little point there. All right. And I'll just kind of tap that out of there like so. All right. Just give a little bit of color right in there, just on the edge, like so. We can probably we'll cover that one like that. There. See, you can put one petal in front of the other. You follow me? All right. Okay. We're gonna come out here. We'll give a little edge to this one. And that's about it. Okay. We'll make this one, we'll brighten it up a little bit. We'll make a fold out of this one. We'll come here, make it thin here, and thick here. We'll just kind of stop like that. We'll wipe off this brush. And we'll take a little bit of the sky blue. And we'll pop that in there a little bit. Let's highlight that with a little bit of white, a thin white edge. Right around in here. Okay. Once again, it's like a little fold in there, which automatically sets that back. That pops out in front. So this guy right here, so let's say I want it a little more pronounced. We'll just brighten it up on its side here, just like that. Just like that. Okay. All right. Let's go with a slight tinge of dark blue. Just a little bit, not too much. And you just want the impression of like some little guys in here. We'll pop a few in here like so. All right, and we'll leave that be. All right, let's move on to, we'll move on to this guy over here. Okay. All right. I need some more blue. I know I'm running out, so hold on one second. Oh, I think I used Prussian blue. I think I used that. So we'll get a little Prussian blue. Okay. A little touch of Prussian. So a little tinge of white, just a little bit. No glycerin or anything. I want this to dry. Okay. So as I'm looking at the dark spaces here, okay, I'm in my mind's eye, I'm checking out what I want to do with some of that. So let's take it and go Well, we'll do the leaves for a little further back. We're gonna put something on top of this here. All right, we're gonna put some on top of that. All right. So we're just going to lightly highlight. We'll push. We'll have one kind of curve. We'll make it curve like that. Bring it around. Okay, because there's going to be something a little brighter on top of that to sink in to the dark area. Let's go over here to the side. A little darker. I'm going to push this. Probably right in this area right in here. I'll just do this. I'll just frame it like that. And we'll get one in there like that. I'll pull this toward me, get a little touch of darker blue. Okay. And I don't know if you guys can hear the dog snoring, but she's out. Right in here. And we're gonna curve down in like that. Now you're not gonna really see it too well until I highlight it. But I'll show you. Okay. We'll put one, we'll just kind of curve it inward like that, right into that dark blue. Just like this. Alright. We'll have it curve another one in there, like so. Alright. I'm just going into the darker blue. Alright, we're gonna have one right in here with it, like its back turned towards us, right in here into this dark brown area. Break it on in like that. And we're gonna come outward like this. I'm gonna curve it right into that dark color. Like that. Alright. Alright, so we got petals flopping all over the place. And we're gonna come out here. Do the same thing. Like that. Okay, I'm going to take some very dark blue. You take care of your vet. It's a pleasure having you come by for a while. I need a little bit of brown in that blue. Let's get it a little darker. Because I don't have any black, so. At least not on the palette. We'll come in here like this. Like that. Okay. All right. So we're going to highlight bits and pieces of that. Let's go into our titanium white. A little bit of the sky blue. Once again, no glycerin. Brighten it up a little bit more than that. Okay, just like that, we'll slowly pull. It's really the edge that you wanna do here. So we'll come here, a little push out, and we'll come in, a little push, and you're overlapping. Okay, just like that. I don't need too much. All right, and I'm making them very direction oriented also. And I really want that rim of that. See that rim of paint? That's what's gonna sell that for you. That rim of paint there. Then you go just below that rim paint and you go in the direction you want them petals to flow. Okay. Like that. Let's have one come up around in here. So now you got a direction of where the center of the flower could be. See? You know, if you want to do it that way. All right. And since I'm already doing it, we might as well continue it out here. Just like that, and just go in that direction with it. If you wanted to go that way, we get a little rim of color in there like that. All right. Okay. See, things can change in the blink of an eye, depending on what you want to do with your floral. All right. Okay. Let's put one, like I said before, right on top of this petal in here, like that. And just to set, well, it's pretty separated now. I don't really have to add a rim of color to it, but just we'll do a little bit, just a little bit there. And you're overlapping your previous stroke. Okay. And we'll just kind of wiggle that in there like that. All right. Much like that. All right. Let's get maybe a little something in here. Maybe something out here, but just go this way with it. All right. Okay. All right. We got that guy in there. Okay. Let's take Mr. Softy here, and we're gonna slowly blend that out in there. We'll probably soften those up a little bit too. All right. Okay. All right. We got that guy up there. Hey, Johnny. How are you? Yes, Jovette's a beautiful person. Wonderful, wonderful tutorials she has. Okay, so we have this one up here. Let's get some more light blue. Now, when I finish with this, I'll look at it overall and see if it needs anything else. And I'd like to thank you guys for coming in. Hit that thumbs up or the other one. It does help me out. Bring over a little bit of white here with it. Okay. We'll do this one a little more traditional. Why not? Come out here and it's like that little smile right there. Right? Give it a little grin right in there. All right. We'll do a little more traditional floor with this. We'll come here and we'll come just like that, and we'll probably put one probably above that leaf, just like that, and we'll come in here like this, just make it meet like so. All right. Okay. So we'll frame this out. Up here, we'll just kind of have one here. Boom. We'll have one here. We'll have one kind of curving around here, and probably a little something over there, but it's going to go in that direction. They're all going to meet right in there. All right. Okay. Okay, then let's go a little darker. A little bit. All right. I'll add I'm using the corner of my brush for a little glycerin in there, just a very slight bit. It's just to keep the paint wait a little longer and just have it flow a little better. Let's do it this way. Let's go with the ones in the back, right in here like this. Overlap. Okay, just like that. Go right into that color and lift up. We're gonna do it here and now. You might not decipher it, of course, because it's all the same color. I understand that. When you get accustomed to painting these flowers like this, which is the Jenkins method, really, the more you do it, the more you'll see the flow of your work. Okay, you'll see where everything's going. All right, but it just takes a little practice. All right, we'll just lighten that up here. We're gonna do the tops up here, and we'll curve around and bring it right on down like so. All right, so that's one down. Let's do that so you guys can see it here. We'll bring it this way. All right. So I'm just working from the back going towards the front. Just like so. I kind of like that. I'll kind of play around with that a little bit. Okay. I'll clean up my brush. Thank you, Gina. All right. We have petals. We have petals in the front. Well, I mean, they're back petals, but they're in front of this guy. You make them a little brighter, stand out a little bit. Give it a nice little press there. A touch brighter, just to make it come out a little more. Don't be afraid to go over them. Just like that. Okay. As you see, anything bright will set anything a little darker back, even though it's a light flower. But this value is brighter than that one. So anything brighter brings it out front. Okay. So if you want this one out front a little more, you just kind of redo it. Yeah. See? All right. Let's say if I wanted a fold in one of the flowers, like this one here. You start off thin, and you give it a little touch thicker, and you go back being thin again. Just a little line there. All right. So now you got to fold in that flower that fast. You got me? Okay. It's all right if the phone, dog. Oh boy. I haven't been on a month, and this is how you treat a brother. Well, we'll put a fold here too, just like that, and have it come out. All right. So my dog gets Jim to bark at the moon. That's all it takes, Jim. Listen, dog, you're starting to trend it. I'm not liking it. Don't overshadow me. I haven't been on in a while. I tell you, man, kids and pets. Kids and pets. Okay. All right. That's true. Oh, she's something else. Are you kidding me? She's something. I kind of like that. So let's continue another fold. I kind of like that. Like I say, it doesn't take much to kind of go in a whole other direction with the florals. I kind of like the fold, so we got 3 in a row there. Okay, let's bring this one down a little bit more. And then we'll aim it inward like that. All right. We're going to darken the one that I wanted lighter. So it just changes the whole dynamic of the flower, which is, nothing wrong with that. See, we'll just change it just like this. Come on around. Come on around. Just like that. All right. There's nothing wrong with totally transforming your flower. All right, it's up to you. This is your flower, your world, your painting. You got me. Everything flows pretty cool because everything's kind of similar in color, even the greens. Everything's kind of mixed in together. Okay. All right. Let's start with, let's get this a little brighter here. We'll do the out here in front. We'll just join it right here. And I really want, once again, it's just the edge is the important thing. So we're bringing out this way. Okay. Just like so. All right. Now, my light is bright on that area, so you might not see it that great. The light's shining red there. Okay. And we're going to do the same thing over here, just on the other side. All right. And because that light is hitting right here, so you don't see the separation, I'll exaggerate it. I'll just use pure white. We're just going to come right here. And we just create that little edge for you guys. We'll make it really bright here, so you guys see what I'm talking about. Right in here. Okay. Like I say, it's very bright there. Match those cups there. All right, we're gonna bring some of that around here with this. We'll turn the brush around there. We'll brighten some of those up, and let's make this a little more pronounced. A little touch of white, and it's really the edge I want to make pronounced, so you guys can see the flow of where everything is going here. Okay, like so. All right. This might seem a little much or a lot, but once you get accustomed to doing it over and over again, you just study the strokes, study the flow, which way they're going. It won't be as intimidating. Okay. And I promise it won't be. We're going to go into this sky blue again. Right in here. And just like that. Yes, I will use my finger in a hot second. Yes, I will. If I don't want it too blatant, I have no problem using my fingers to smooth it out a little bit. The edges we can, you know. There. Something like so. All right. Okay, we're just going to go back into that blue again. Yeah, the cup is a challenge, but you have to think in kind of like oval. Okay. But I do understand exactly what you're talking about. Okay, see this little curve here? I'll put some in here. Now I'm going to take the curve and I'm going to go in the other direction. I'm going to come around here. And boom. Okay. And then we're going to flip it around. Flip, 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 flip. And we're going to come to a point. And so we're going to come this way. Just like that. We'll kind of curve this guy around. And so I just went out, flipped around, and out again. Okay. All right. You have a good night, Gina. Sweet dreams. Hey, Billy, how are you? Well, thank you. Tell your mom I said thanks. How you been, Bill? I know my buddy Mike's on right now, and we're almost done here. I'll go say hey to Mike. Mike Trapp is another very prolific painter. He would definitely keep you amused. Really nice guy out there on the left coast. Okay, now we got a flower petal above another petal, so we'll brighten this one. Sense of depth here. There we go. There we go. That's like that. Okay, just like that. You got one right on, right above another one. Okay. All right. Let's go back to our sky blue. We're 98% done with this. We're almost there, guys. Once again, I got a buddy that's painting right now, and I want to check him out. And he's strictly on for an hour, so. And it's only 7 o'clock where he is. All right. Oh, let's come here, add a little more love here. All right. Okay. All right. I'm just checking out the other guys, the other flowers here. We can add a little bit of something right in here. I don't want it to be too pronounced. Just for a little bit of a little flow here. Okay. And they're in the back, so it's okay. All right. Okay. Let's put some. Oh, I think the stamens could be a cute little yellow. Why not? We're gonna take one of these guys. Okay. We're gonna dip right into the yellow and a little bit into the white. It is just a slight touch. We're gonna come in here. Slight touch. Group it together. Just like that. Put them in there. Get a little touch of white, and you pick out a nice hot spot, I should say. Just where the light source is hitting somewhere. Like that. Alright. Alright, we got a few bits in here. We can come here. Just like that. Hot spot in there. Angle down like that. Alright. This fella here, we'll put him dead center. Like this. Just like that. Hello, Doreen. How are you? Good to see you. Do another. All right. Eating, doing good. That's no problem about that. You take a couple bites of whatever you're eating for me. All right. I do believe I can bring this back a little bit. Excuse my hand. Let's go back that way, and let's bring this up. You guys can see the whole thing more or less, like so. All right. Okay. Let's get a script liner. Let's call this thing complete. Oh, we're going to our super dark blue here. All right, we'll throw a signature. We'll put it on the right side. I very rarely go on the right side and throw my signature on here, but we'll do it on the right side today. Okay, that's just my motion camera saying something's in the backyard. Probably a cat, if anything else. There we go. 10, 23. There we go. Okay, that's a sloppy 3. Let's do that better. All right, there we go. All righty, let's peel the tape off. Let's see what we got here. I do appreciate you guys coming in, checking this out. I know we're out of focus again. I know it. I gotta be careful here. This board I have I primed it quite some time ago, so I have to be careful here. Like I see, I'm massively out of practice. All right, I see there's gonna be a problem there. Cause I took the tape and I folded it back because when I had to do the portrait, I had to yeah, this is gonna be a mess. Because once again, I folded it back on itself. I should have just picked it off the correct way. That's what happens when you're rusty. I know the camera's out of focus again, but it'll get back. Okay, let me do this. Let me do it this way. Let me pick it up from behind here. That will save a whole lot of anguish here. Now, let's get the other one off the back here. There we go. Okay. And then the other one, which is also going to be a mess. There we go. I don't want to really mess up the edges any more than what they are, so patient with me there. Okay. Come on, guy, get back in focus for me. Come on, get back in focus. There we go. Come on. Get back in focus for a brother. Here you go. Whoops. Oh, almost took the camera out. Okay, right there. I don't know why I'm moving the whole thing. All I gotta do is move the camera itself. There. Get back in focus for me there. There you go. All right, good. Stay. All right. Anyway, well, that's it. That's what she looks like here. All right. Okie dokie. Like I say, greatly out of practice, but I got a few things that I got another portrait to do, so I gotta get cracking on that. So I'll probably be starting that tomorrow. I'll probably do the initial sketch, pencil sketch, and all of that, and I'll debate whether I want to do it online, and I probably will. Go from A to Z with the portraits. It's been a while since I've done real life portrait, and they're not on YouTube or Facebook like that, or YouTube, so they don't even. Well, let me just say, the husband wanted it done. The wife has no clue, and she's not on Facebook like that at all. So I can actually do it and get away with it. And what I'm doing right now is just some of the paint has come off the canvas, so a little bit of white paint around the border. Touch it up. Now, if anybody purchased this, of course they're gonna frame it, and you're not gonna see this anyway, but still. Okay, give it about a day. It will be totally dry. Then I'll varnish it, and that will be that. So, for those of you who know who Michael Trapp is, he is on, and I'm trying to think. I think he's finishing up on a painting this time. At least I believe he is. Okay, I'll wait for that to dry, and I have to cover that. But I'll wait for that to totally dry. Right now, I'm just using the white just to go over what I wrecked here. Always end up doing some corrections. You gotta know what you are. Usually, sometimes the paint bleeds through, and it's usually from the tape. Okay, but if you want a really white border, you just wait a while, wait for it to really settle and dry, and then you just paint right over it again. You know, if you're really that stuck on having it kind of picture perfect, I should say. But like I say, if it's going to be framed, none of this will matter. It'll all be hidden. So, just like that, just go over those spots. And then that's it. And you guys know the deal. I'll be taking a photo of this. Okay. But anyway, it's done. Okay. All right. Okay, Fatima, you have 4:30 in the morning. My goodness. You guys have a wonderful evening. Thank you very much for joining me. I know it's been a while. It's good to see everybody. Um, so if you happen or other people happen to look at the replay, once again, thank you for joining me. I appreciate it. You would have seen my face, but the way I have the camera positioned, the ring light is like will be shining red dead in your eyes, and we don't want that. So I might have to position the camera somewhere else. The face camera anyway. But we'll see. Okay, that is it. Thank you very much. You guys take care. Be safe, and I'll see you when I see you. Peace.